Having self-respect is the first step. What do I mean by having self-respect is the first step? If you don't have any respect for what you do or the person who you are or the shit that you believe in, you'll never get anywhere, bro. You'll never achieve anything if you don't have any self-respect. What I mean by self-respect is the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, your aura, your body, your mind, everything. That is the first key to respect. The shit that you tell yourself. If you tell yourself you're going to do something and you can't even go through with that, how the fuck do you expect to do anything, bro? If you can't wake up and do 20 push-ups, not play video games, not watch porn, not smoke, not drink, if you can't do those basic steps, what what are you going to achieve in life? And that's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum. Telling yourself that you're going to do something and actually following through with it is the bare minimum. That's not even like the hard part of fucking improving your life. That's not even the hard part. That's the basic point, starting point of becoming a better person. That's the basic starting point. And a lot of dudes already can't do that. A lot of dudes already have an issue with that. And nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. None of us in this world are perfect. But do you know what we can do if we're not perfect? We can still stay consistent. We can still try to do what we have to do. We can still stay consistent. If you fuck up one day, take 1,000 steps forward. If you didn't complete your morning routine or you didn't do something, who the fuck cares? Do it again. Make it a little harder for yourself next time. Punish yourself next time. If you're not taking those steps, I think that's the biggest part of changing your mindset. If you fuck up and you don't stick to what you're going to do, but you've been sticking to it for the past couple of days and weeks, and 1 or 2 days you kind of slip up and you don't stick to it, but you continue the next day to keep doing it over and over until you finally get it right, regardless of how many times you may fuck up and not stick to it exactly, that's how you realize you've changed, bro. That's how you realize your mindset is I'm not giving up no matter how many times I may fuck up or I may slip up. Now, I'm not saying every time you slip up, use that as an excuse about, oh, I'm going to get better the next day. No, try not to slip up. That's the point, to not slip up. But if you fuck up or you don't do everything you say you're going to do, but the next day you do exactly what you said and even push yourself a little bit farther because of yesterday, that's progress, bro. That is improvement. That is a shift in your mindset. Because 90% of dudes will just continue to keep not doing it and just keep fucking up. But the fact that you realized it and you took action on an initiative on it, it just shows that you changed your habits. Your habits are beginning to change. I'm not saying you're perfect now, but your habits have slowly but surely began to change now. Your mindset has began to change. You began to look at yourself from another perspective because you're starting to understand yourself. You're starting to realize that no one gives a fuck about how many times you messed up. People just care if you're still doing it to this day. In this very moment, if they ask you, are you still doing such and such? And you say yes, that's all that matters. That's the point that matters. Not yesterday, not 2 days ago. Did you do it yesterday? Did you do it the 2 days ago? No. Did you do it right now? Yes, I did. That's the point. That's what matters. If you can't say that, you're fucking up, bro. You haven't even taken the first step yet. And a lot of people don't look at it like that. In order to change the way that you're thinking and your goals, you have to be able to accept the fact that you're going to fuck up on certain days. And that is the first step to self-respect. You can look at yourself and say, I fucked up. Let's do better. And actually do better. And actually do better. That is the first step to self-respect. That is self-respect. Doing shit that you told yourself you're going to do. If you can't do shit that you told yourself you're going to do, what are you going to be, bro? Who are you going to be? What kind of person are you going to be in life? If you can't even tell yourself that. Because every time shit gets hard, you know what I'm still doing? I'm still doing my morning routine. Even if I may slip up, I'm still going to do that morning routine. Whether it's later or the next day, I'm still going to do it. Shit, even if it's at nighttime, I'll still do it. You know, I'm still gonna do. I'm still not gonna play video games. I'm still not gonna watch porn. I'm still not gonna play video games. I'm still not gonna smoke weed. Nothing about me is going to change because I fucked up a little bit. Just because you fucked up doesn't mean everything else has to be ruined. Because a lot of us self-sabotage. A lot of us fuck up a lot, and a lot of men do this. I know you guys can relate. A lot of men do this. We fuck up on one thing and we self-sabotage everything else that's going good in our life. If we fuck up on one little thing, we'll just knock down the rest of the dominoes and say fuck it all. We do that as men. I can relate to that. You guys can relate to that. I've done it before. We all do that. But if you can have that backbone and that mindset of, you know what, I fucked up a little bit, but that's not going to stop me from moving forward again. I'm still going to do the same thing I've been doing. I'm not going to let that slip up determine the rest of the days and months and years to come. I'm going to still stick to what I wrote and what I said I'm going to do. That is the change in your mindset. And that is when you realize you've changed as a person and you are building a new person instead. That's when you realize that. And a lot of guys, unfortunately, don't get to that point. A lot of guys don't get to that point. So let me say it again. Self-respect is the first step. Remember that self-respect is the first step. That's all it is, man. Self-respect is always going to be the first step. If you don't have the self-respect, then you don't have the mindset. If you don't have the mindset, then you don't have nothing, bro. It's as simple as that. If you don't have the mindset, you don't have nothing. We all have to have a backbone in whatever we do because no one is going to be on point 100% of the time. Your favorite actor, your favorite sport player, your favorite anything, bro, they're not on point 100% of the time. But you know what is on point? Their mindset, their habits, their goals, everything else is on point. That's exactly how you have to be.